Greetings, my fellow classmates. I would like to talk about my most memorable moment or speech in life. It would have to be when I became a father, you know, and that's after the birth. We had the whole 9 months to prepare for the birth of my son, but it was not until that day that my life had changed. Um, before before the birth of my son, I was more of a carefree, very nonchalant person, one that will go anywhere, do anything at any time. Never really cared about anything else but myself. And of course my parents and my siblings. But other than that. But once my son was born on April the 4th of 2000, my life had changed. Things I used to do I don't do anymore. The place I used to go I don't go anymore. The people I was around at the time I stopped hanging around with. So therefore, my life had changed, after I became a father. Once I entered into fatherhood, I was more about my family, more about seeing my children grow up and become young, successful young men because I have two boys. But I'm speaking, from the first birth of my oldest. Not only on that day that my oldest was born, my uncle was elected the first black mayor of the little town that I live in South Carolina. Yes, that's the very same day, April 4th, 2000, was, kind of a very memorable day for me. When the birth of my son earlier that morning, going in and helping with the polls after my children's mom gave birth. And the whole day was just exciting. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know that was the same day that my uncle was born on. And I also had a niece. They all, share that same day in their life. But for me, becoming a father meant more than anything to me. And like I said, it changed my life and made me who I am today. Yes, without that, a little experiencing time, I may have been somewhere else doing something totally different now. May have been, you know, a statistic, but I'm not. And I'm just so thankful and so grateful that when my son came into this world, that it changed my life. It made me a better person. It made me understand my parents. It made me understand the changes that life brings and all that good stuff. Indeed, it's been 14 years. Yes, it's been 14 long years. My oldest child is 14 years old. My baby is 10. I only have two. But each day I look at them as me growing all over again. So I'm not trying um, repeat the same things that I did when I was younger. Although I want my children to learn on their own and do whatever it is that they want to do and be themselves, I don't want them to repeat and make the same mistakes that I did. But if it's a part of their learning process, to make them better individuals as adults, then so be it. I mean, they have their life to live. But dad's not going to let them go down the same road that I've been down, the same path that I chose to go upon. It wasn't always easy. There was a lot of things out there in life that I've done that a lot of people haven't. I experienced way more stuff than a lot of people older than I am, in life because I was that type of person. Um, but April 4th, 2000 is a very, very memorable day for me. I became a father. My uncle became the first black mayor in Manning, South Carolina. You know, so it was a very busy day. Indeed, I've been blessed, and to see it, God have kept me here for a reason to watch my children grow and become bigger guys in life, and hopefully they are much better than their dad is, and do much greater things than I've done. But I have accomplished a lot in life, but I want them to accomplish more. I want them to continue their education and hopefully they get their degree much early on in life, so that way when they're 40 like I am now, they won't be going through the struggles that maybe I'm going through. Yes, but That's just a day of my life, my most memorable moment, my speech to you, my classmates and teacher. So therefore, you have it all, and you know a little more about me now. So I will close this here and tell you all, God bless. Thank you for your time. Talk to you next week, next assignment. Peace.